Have you ever wondered if the routines you followed all your life, those morning showers, nightly baths, the rituals passed down through generations might need to change after 70? What if the habits that once made you feel fresh and healthy are now quietly putting your comfort, your skin, and even your independence at risk? If that thought catches you by surprise, you're not alone. For decades, we've been told that bathing every day is a sign of good hygiene, a mark of personal responsibility. But what if that rule no longer fits your changing body? What if less really is more when it comes to cleanliness after 70? If this message resonates with you or someone you care about, now is the time to subscribe to Graceful Elderly and share this eye-opening truth with friends and family. We're not just offering hygiene tips, we're rewriting the story of aging, health, and dignity. Help us spread this wisdom far and wide. Now, let's uncover the hidden truth about bathing in your later years. You might be surprised to learn that daily showers could actually be doing more harm than good. As we grow older, our skin undergoes profound changes. Decades of research from institutions like the University of Pittsburgh and the University of California, San Francisco show that by age 70, the skin's outer layer thins dramatically. The dermis loses its elasticity. Sebaceous glands produce less oil, and sweat glands become less active. The result is skin that's not only drier, but far more fragile. A surface once resilient now turns brittle with the smallest insult. Each time a senior steps into a hot shower or bath, especially using traditional soaps or soaking for long periods, the skin's natural oils, the very ones it struggles to retain, are washed away. What's left behind is not cleanliness, but vulnerability. It starts with tightness, then itching. In many, it progresses to flaking, cracking, and a condition known as xerosis, a dry, scaly skin disorder that can lead to open wounds, pain, and infection. Margaret, 76, used to bathe every evening. It made me feel like I was doing the right thing, she said. But over time, her legs became red and irritated. She scratched at night without realizing, leaving her skin broken by morning. It got to the point where I was afraid to touch my own skin, she shared. When her doctor suggested cutting back to bathing every other day and using warm, not hot water with a gentle cleanser, everything changed. Her skin calmed. Her sleep improved. Her confidence returned. The irony is powerful. The act that once symbolized self-care had slowly become an act of harm. And Margaret is far from alone. For seniors, overbathing creates a silent epidemic of skin damage, discomfort, and increased risk of infection. Cracks in the skin, no matter how small, can become entry points for bacteria like Staphylococcus or Streptococcus, leading to cellulitis, abscesses, or worse. And when the immune system is already weakened by age or chronic illness, even minor wounds can spiral into serious complications. But bathing less doesn't mean becoming unclean. In fact, bathing less often may help the body better protect itself. According to research published in the New England Journal of Medicine, seniors who bathe 2 to 3 times per week instead of daily experience fewer skin tears. These seemingly minor injuries carry major consequences: delayed healing, higher infection risk, and increased trips to the doctor. The problem isn't just the water. It's the soap, the scrubbing, and the physical demands of bathing. Each step, stepping into a tub, standing for long periods, drying off, places stress on aging bodies. For someone with arthritis, neuropathy, or poor balance, a simple shower becomes a gauntlet. And falls in the bathroom are not just painful, they're deadly, according to the CDC. 1 in 4 adults over 65 falls each year, and many of those falls happen in the bathroom. It's easy to picture. Steam fogs the mirror. A wet floor becomes slick And suddenly, what should be a private moment of self-care turns into an emergency when you're tired, dizzy, or aching. Stepping into a tub is no small feat. The risk is real. But it's not necessary. The American Geriatric Society recommends a shift in thinking. For most seniors, bathing once or twice a week complemented by spot cleaning with warm cloths maintains hygiene, preserves skin health, and drastically reduces the risk of injury. Spot cleaning means gently wiping key areas: underarms, groin, feet, face with a warm, damp cloth or unscented wipe. These areas produce most odor and require the most attention. The rest of the body, if not soiled, can be left to its natural rhythms, and that brings us to one of the most surprising truths. The human body is built to clean itself. Your skin isn't just a covering, it's an ecosystem. A living surface filled with healthy bacteria, natural oils, and self-regulating processes that maintain balance. Frequent bathing, especially with harsh soaps, disrupts this harmony, stripping away the good with the bad. The microbiome, the community of helpful bacteria that protect your skin, is essential for keeping infection at bay and maintaining moisture. When left alone, your skin sheds dead cells, regulates pH, and maintains a protective barrier. Washing too often interrupts this process. For seniors whose skin is already fragile, this disruption can be devastating. Dr. Elaine Chen, a geriatric dermatologist, says, "We've equated bathing with health for so long that we've forgotten to ask whether it's still serving us." For many of my older patients, bathing less has improved their skin, their safety, and their sense of control. The message is clear. Daily bathing is not a requirement for cleanliness, it's a cultural habit that may need rethinking after 70, and the benefits of change are immediate. Less time in the bathroom, fewer falls, healthier skin, more energy, greater comfort. A return to treating your body not as a problem to fix, but as something sacred to care for. James, 82, used to struggle every morning to shower. "It left me exhausted," he recalled. "By the time I was dressed, I didn't want to do anything else." Now, he bathes twice a week and uses warm cloths to freshen up on other days. "I have more energy. I don't dread mornings. And my skin? It hasn't looked this good in years." So here's the gentle truth. You don't need to bathe every day to be clean, respected, or loved. You don't need to scrub away your worth. What you need is wisdom and understanding of your body's needs, your safety, your comfort, and your power to choose what works for you. For many seniors, the decision to reduce how often they bathe isn't just about health, it's about reclaiming comfort, confidence, and energy. While it may seem counterintuitive, bathing less frequently often leads to more vitality, fewer doctor visits, and a renewed sense of well-being. This is not about neglecting hygiene. It's about listening to what the body truly needs at this stage of life and letting go of routines that no longer serve us. Let's begin with the emotional landscape. Aging brings profound changes not only in the body, but in the heart. For many older adults, daily bathing has been tied to a sense of independence and pride. Giving it up can feel like letting go of control. But in reality, modifying your routine is not giving up, it's adapting wisely. When seniors allow themselves to adjust their hygiene routines based on how they feel, rather than how they think they should behave, they begin to experience something powerful: freedom. Freedom from morning exhaustion. Freedom from skin discomfort. Freedom from fear of slipping in the shower or soaking for too long in a cold tub. This newfound ease opens the door to a better quality of life. Take Helen, a 74-year-old former teacher who once insisted on daily showers, even when her arthritis made it painful to stand. I thought if I skipped a day, it meant I was failing, she admitted. But when her physical therapist gently suggested bathing every third day, with warm cloth cleansing in between, everything changed. I felt better, lighter, and surprisingly more in control, Helen shared. And my skin, after decades of itching, finally started to feel soft again. This shift in routine often restores a sense of self-respect and agency. Seniors begin to recognize that good hygiene isn't about frequency. It's about intentional, focused care, addressing the parts of the body that need it most and giving the rest of the skin time to heal, breathe, and regulate itself naturally. Let's look at the physical benefits in more detail. One of the most immediate effects of bathing less often is a reduction in skin irritation and moisture loss. As mentioned earlier, senior skin is thinner, drier, and more prone to tearing. Overbathing accelerates this damage, leading to cracking, bleeding, and painful infections. But with fewer baths and more focus on spot cleaning and moisturizing, the skin becomes more supple, resilient, and comfortable. The difference can be seen and felt. Elbows that used to flake, shins that burned with dryness, hands that stung after every wash, these symptoms fade. The skin's natural barrier is restored, and with it comes less discomfort, fewer rashes, and a lower risk of infection. Reduced bathing also supports better hydration. It may seem strange, but bathing too often, especially in hot water, actually draws moisture out of the body, leaving the skin parched and the body slightly dehydrated. Seniors who switch to less frequent bathing often report fewer headaches, less fatigue, and improved digestion, all signs that the body's hydration balance is improving. And then there's energy. For many seniors, especially those with chronic illness or reduced stamina, showering becomes a task that consumes both strength and motivation. The steps involved standing, scrubbing, drying, dressing can leave a person drained for hours. When that burden is lifted, the results are profound. Seniors have more energy for the things they love: walking outdoors, reading, cooking, calling friends. They begin to re-engage with life, not out of obligation, but out of joy. George, 80, used to bathe each morning and then nap for 2 hours afterward. It took everything out of me, he said. After switching to a twice-weekly shower and daily warm cloth cleansing, he noticed a shift. Now I have energy to go out. I meet friends at the park. I even started writing letters again. Beyond energy, there's an unexpected benefit: improved relationships. Many seniors worry about how others perceive them. Will they smell bad? Will people draw away? But when bathing is done with purpose, not just frequency, this fear fades. Spot cleaning the underarms, groin, and feet every day removes the major sources of odor. Using gentle deodorants, clean clothes, and fresh linens keeps the body smelling pleasant and the environment inviting. In fact, studies have shown that the majority of body odor comes not from bathing less, but from incomplete or rushed hygiene in key areas. By shifting focus from full body showers to targeted care, seniors often become more fresh, more presentable, and more confident. Confidence grows. Hugs are no longer avoided. Conversations feel more relaxed. Family visits become moments of pride instead of anxiety. This emotional shift may be subtle, but it is life-changing. Another surprising benefit is better sleep. Hot showers before bed can overheat the body, making it harder to rest. And dry, itchy skin can disrupt sleep all night. Seniors who adopt gentler routines often find they sleep more soundly, wake up more refreshed, and experience fewer nighttime wakings due to skin discomfort. And of course, safety improves. The bathroom becomes less dangerous. There are fewer slips, fewer bruises, fewer emergency calls. Fear turns into confidence. Caregivers relax, knowing their loved ones are no longer overexerting themselves or risking injury for the sake of a habit that no longer serves them. This opens the door to a more peaceful, balanced daily rhythm. Mornings become slower, gentler. There's time for tea, prayer, stretching, reading without the rush or fatigue of a daily shower. Seniors begin to see their hygiene routine not as a checklist, but as a chance to honor their bodies, listen to their needs, and move through the day with greater awareness and grace. After understanding the emotional and physical benefits of bathing less frequently, the next step is making these insights work in real life. For many seniors, change doesn't come easily not because of resistance, but because routines are tied to identity, comfort, and a sense of order. Adjusting those routines can feel unfamiliar, even unsettling. But with a thoughtful approach and practical tools, every older adult, regardless of their physical condition, can build a hygiene plan that is safe, sustainable, and deeply respectful of their dignity. The first step is personalization. No two seniors are the same. Some still walk with ease, prepare meals, and garden every day. Others live with limited mobility, use walkers or wheelchairs, or rely on caregivers for daily assistance. An effective hygiene plan must begin with one honest question: what is safe and doable for me or my loved one today? Start with the basics: a weekly plan that includes 2 full showers or sponge baths on days with the most energy, or caregiver support daily spot cleaning of underarms, groin, feet, and face using warm water and a soft cloth, or wipe oral hygiene twice daily, with attention to the tongue and dentures if applicable. Clean clothes every day, especially undergarments and socks. Fresh linens weekly, and clean towels every 2 to 3 days. This foundation provides the essentials: freshness, odor control, skin protection, and emotional comfort. But even within this framework, flexibility is key. Let's talk about mobility. For seniors with arthritis, balance issues, or pain, the bathroom becomes a daunting space. Standing for 10 minutes in a slippery tub is not just exhausting, it can be dangerous. That's why adapting the environment is just as important as changing the routine. Simple safety upgrades make a world of difference. Grab bars near the toilet. Shower and sink for support. Non-slip mats inside and outside the tub. A sturdy shower chair to allow sitting while bathing. A handheld shower head, which gives control and reduces strain. Motion sensor night lights to improve visibility and prevent accidents at night. With these tools, seniors can maintain more independence and reduce the fear that leads many to avoid bathing altogether. For those who prefer or require sponge baths, it's important to follow a clear, gentle sequence. Begin with the cleanest areas and move to the least clean: face, arms, chest, back, legs, feet, and finally the groin and bottom. Use a different section of the cloth for each area, and always pat the skin dry, especially in folds and creases where moisture can linger and cause irritation. When time, energy, or help is limited, prioritize what matters most: underarms, groin, and feet, the zones where bacteria multiply fastest and where odors tend to concentrate. Even a quick cleanse of these areas can restore comfort and confidence for the day. Next, consider the products being used. Many seniors continue using soaps and shampoos they've trusted for years, unaware that their skin's needs have changed. Aging skin requires milder, more hydrating products that protect rather than strip the natural barrier. Look for fragrance-free, pH-balanced cleansers, moisturizing body washes with aloe or shea butter. Non-soap cleansers for sensitive skin, lightweight lotions applied after bathing while skin is still damp. Avoid alcohol-based products, strong perfumes, or deodorant soaps, which can worsen dryness and irritation. Remember, the goal is not to smell like flowers, it's to feel clean, calm, and comfortable in your own skin. Oral hygiene also plays a powerful role in overall cleanliness and confidence. Seniors should brush teeth gently with a soft bristled toothbrush, clean the tongue, and rinse with alcohol-free mouthwash. Those with dentures must remove and clean them daily, letting them soak overnight in a cleanser. Poor oral hygiene can cause bad breath, infections, and even heart problems, so it should never be overlooked. Clothing is another essential piece of the hygiene puzzle. Wearing clean clothes each day, especially fresh undergarments and socks, helps maintain skin health and reduces the risk of infection. Loose, breathable fabrics like cotton or bamboo are ideal. Clothing should fit comfortably, allow air to circulate, and be easy to remove and put on, supporting both hygiene and independence for seniors with memory loss or cognitive challenges. Hygiene routines can become confusing or overwhelming. Visual charts, gentle reminders, and caregiver support can help maintain consistency without creating stress. Frame hygiene as a calming ritual, not a checklist. A warm washcloth, a favorite robe, soft background music, these details transform hygiene into a moment of care, not a chore. It's also important to involve seniors in decisions about their hygiene. Ask questions. Would you prefer to bathe in the morning or evening? Would you like lavender or unscented soap today? These choices restore a sense of control and foster cooperation. Caregivers play a vital role here. Whether they are family members or professionals, their tone and approach can either build trust or cause resistance. Speak gently. Offer help without taking over. Respect privacy and modesty. And above all, never shame. Seniors deserve to be treated not just with efficiency, but with tenderness and patience. And what about those who live alone? For independent seniors, the biggest gift is preparation. Keep hygiene items organized and within reach. Use long-handled sponges, slip-on shoes, and easy pump dispensers. Create a rhythm. Freshen up after breakfast. Change clothes before dinner. Brush teeth after evening tea. These small habits anchor the day. Over time, these routines create not only physical cleanliness, but emotional calm. There's comfort in predictability. There's satisfaction in feeling fresh, in looking presentable, in knowing your body is well cared for. These rituals send a quiet message each day. I am still in charge of my life. I still deserve to feel good. There's something profoundly beautiful about the quiet rituals we build into our days. Washing the face, changing into clean clothes, brushing the hair. These moments may seem small, but for seniors, especially after 70, they carry an unexpected power. They remind the body that it is still valued, still worthy of care. They remind the spirit that even when the world slows down, the self remains vibrant, whole, and deserving. Too often, aging is spoken of in terms of loss. But what if, instead, we saw it as a return to presence, a return to simplicity, a return to the kind of care that's deliberate, meaningful, and deeply human? That is the power of intentional hygiene, not as a routine imposed by guilt or shame, but as an act of love, of self-respect, and of daily rebirth. One of the most immediate gifts of adopting a gentler, tailored hygiene plan is the emotional transformation. When seniors feel fresh, comfortable, and secure in their bodies, their confidence grows. They smile more. They greet others more openly. They linger longer in conversations. Something softens inside, an inner sense of, I belong. This shift is often felt most clearly in the small moments. The grandchild who curls up on the couch without hesitation, The neighbor who sits a little closer during lunch, the friend who comments, "You look radiant today." These moments aren't just pleasant, they're healing. They reverse the quiet, creeping isolation that so many older adults experience. They replace distance with closeness. They restore connection, and that connection doesn't stop with others. It deepens the bond with oneself after a warm sponge bath, after gently rubbing lotion into dry hands, after slipping into soft, fresh pajamas. There is a sense of being at peace in one's own skin. There is no greater comfort, no sweeter medicine for the soul. Because when a person feels good in their body, their mind settles, their heart opens, their joy returns. Cleanliness doesn't have to come from long showers or harsh scrubbing. It can come from a warm cloth, a quiet moment, a gentle breath. It can come from choosing each day to treat your body not as something broken or burdensome, but as something sacred. Seniors who adopt this mindset begin to approach hygiene not as a chore, but as a cherished ritual. The bathroom becomes a sanctuary. A warm towel becomes a symbol of self-respect. A clean face becomes a canvas for laughter, for stories, for presence, even for those with limited mobility. This mindset brings strength. A small act, wiping the face, brushing the teeth, freshening the underarms, becomes an anchor. A way of saying, "Today matters. I matter." Caregivers, too, feel the difference. When they assist with hygiene in ways that preserve dignity, when they knock before entering, offer choices, speak kindly, trust deepens. Resistance fades. And what was once a point of tension becomes a moment of tenderness. A T is often in these quiet moments of care that the truest connections are formed. A mother's hand is washed by her daughter. A husband helps his wife with her socks. A caregiver gently dries the back of an elder's neck. These acts are not medical. They are not mechanical. They are intimate, human, holy, and their impact is lifelong. Seniors who feel clean and confident are more likely to engage with the world. They attend social events. They go on walks. They keep appointments. They nourish their minds, their relationships, and their sense of purpose. Hygiene, when done with love, becomes a gateway to everything else. It restores routine to days that feel unstructured. It builds momentum for other healthy habits: eating well, staying hydrated, taking medication. And perhaps most beautifully, it restores pride. To walk into a room and feel fresh, to look in the mirror and feel whole, to lie down at night knowing your body was treated with care. These are not luxuries. They are birthrights. Aging does not take away the need for these things, it magnifies them. As the body grows more delicate, it asks for gentler hands. As the days grow quieter, it longs for soothing rhythms. As roles shift and independence becomes harder to maintain, what remains is the one thing we all crave: to feel seen, valued, and respected. And this is where hygiene transcends soap and water. It becomes a language, a way of saying, "I care," a way of saying, "I am still me." So let the warm cloth be an act of kindness. Let the lotion on your skin be a whisper of love. Let every small gesture remind you that even now, especially now, you are worthy of every good thing. The journey of aging is not about decline. It's about discovering new ways to cherish life, to find comfort in simplicity, and to hold fast to the rituals that restore us. Let bathing be one of them, not as it used to be, but as it needs to be now. Thoughtful, gentle, adapted to your needs, and filled with the quiet power of presence, because no matter your age, your abilities, or your circumstances, you still deserve to feel clean. You still deserve to feel cared for. You still deserve to feel alive in every sense of the word. And when you choose that care day by day, cloth by cloth, moment by moment, You are not just cleaning your body, you are honoring your story, and that is the greatest act of all.